The chocolate industry optimizes its water management. On World Chocolate Day, ALADYR details the water footprint of this ancestral food and highlights the water management and sustainability initiatives that accompany the current industry, by the hand of one of the most outstanding chocolate companies in Latin America. Chocolate has been part of the Latin American diet for at least 3 millennia, and although the origins of the domestication of cocoa are somewhat lazy people, it is known that chocolate was a cult object for the Mayas and the Aztecs. To celebrate this International Chocolate Day, the Association Latin American Agency for Desalination and Water Reuse, ALADYR, urges the greatest possible efficiency in water management for its production. The first thing to know is that, according to Water Footprint, the platform that is in charge of monitoring the water footprint of cities, processes, people, and products, on average 20,000 liters are required for each kilogram of cocoa bean, of which extracts a paste to which 97% of the aforementioned water footprint is attributed, while the rest are byproducts. For every kilo of cocoa, 800 grams of paste are extracted, so the water footprint of this raw material is 24,000 liters per kilo. The process continues to transform the paste into butter, which contains 66% of the water footprint, while the remaining 34% corresponds to cocoa powder. Depending on the purity of the final product and the proportions between butter and powder, the average chocolate can require up to 17,196 liters per kilo. To graph it, it is possible to imagine that the content of 1,701 liter bottles of water is used to obtain a 100-gram chocolate bar. However, from this average water consumption per quantity of product, the food industry has been developing optimizations in its value chains to achieve water sustainability and maintain this genuinely Latin American tradition without compromising access to water resources. Future generations. Compañía Nacional de Chocolates, part of Grupo Nutrisa, seeks to minimize the direct and indirect impact on water resources throughout the value chain and mitigate the risks associated with situations of scarcity or deterioration, optimizing consumption and reducing the impact with proper waste management. As reported by the official channels of the company, for the year 2010 the consumption of water by production was 2.3 cubic meters per ton, while at the end of 2021 this same indicator is 1.4 cubic meters per ton. That is, a reduction 39%. For the year 2010 the consumption of water by production was 2.3 cubic meters per ton, while at the end of 2021 this same indicator is 1.4 cubic meters per ton. That is, a reduction of 39%. Consumption reduction of water per part. From the National Chocolate Company. They assure that the use of water within the product is minimal, and that the main consumption in the plants corresponds to the generation of steam, cooling and cleaning and disinfection tasks. It should be noted that all of the chocolate factories' plants have primary and secondary wastewater treatment systems, mostly anaerobic processes, and that the Rio Negro Antioquia plant, Colombia, has tertiary treatment with wetlands. Regarding the discharge parameters, the company invested approximately $180,000 during 2021 to improve the quality of wastewater in all industrial operations in Colombia. The company claims to constantly monitor the water footprint and risks in operations, and to have integrated projects for the recirculation of treated water, as well as displaying a philosophy of continuous improvement in all its water management processes, ranging from the reduction of consumption in cleaning and disinfection activities to the quality of the water discharged. Finally, it is necessary to highlight that most of the water consumption in the production of chocolate occurs in the agricultural stage, so one of the main lines of action of the companies that make up Grupo Nutrisa focuses on their relationship with cocoa suppliers, encouraging better irrigation practices.